News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, it's another scorcher of a day for us right now with those highest temperatures in the triple digits in several Treasure Valley spots. Caldwell's really close at 99, but 102 degrees so far in Boise. And I do expect that the temperatures rise a little bit more in the next hour or two, but there is relief on the way. You can see this low pressure center circulating right here, and a low pressure typically has cooler air with it, so we're actually expecting that to move into our area. But unfortunately, that relief is not coming tomorrow, where we're expecting those highs to once again be in the triple digits in valley locations. Twin Falls is expected to hit that triple digit mark as well. And even in the mountains, we're expecting those temperatures to be around the 90s, even mid 90s over towards Haley. And the heat is why we have a heat advisory in place. It's because we're seeing really high temperatures, even for this time of year, well above average. So for valley spots, we could see all the way up to 109 degrees in some spots today. And there's also a red flag warning in place for eastern parts of Oregon and extreme southwest Idaho. And a red flag warning means that if a fire starts, it could spread really quickly. And so in this specific area, we're looking at some gusty winds and lower humidity from Sunday into Monday. And since we're talking about fires, let's talk about the ones that are already burning in our state. You can see some. And this one near Chalice is continuing to burn as well, but we are expecting to see a little bit of an increase in some of that smoke as it gets pushed to the east, but you can see clearing behind this part of the smoke right here, and that's going to be the cold front that we're expecting starting to work its way in our area. So we have the heat right now because this big high pressure ridge is dominant over our region and continuing to build and increase in strength and intensity. And then we will see that high pressure move off to the Four Corners a little bit on Monday. And then that's when we'll start to see this low pressure start to move in as well. So as that happens, we get a little bit of that cold front and less hot, I won't say cooler temperatures, less hot temperatures working their way in on Tuesday. And you can also see that the jet stream will be really close to our area. And so typically when that happens, we see more breezy conditions at times as well. We are seeing very limited moisture. It's really all in around the mid levels in the atmosphere right now, so not too much moisture at the surface. And plus it's so hot, even if we did see some moisture, it's likely to evaporate really quickly. But a little bit more moisture is working its way in on Monday and into Tuesday, but most likely we'll see gusty winds from some of these light showers or thunderstorms. We could possibly see some dry lightning depending on how those shape up, but it should be very light into Monday. And again, that cold front is going to be working through during that time as well. But again, that's not happening for another few days. So for tomorrow, we're expecting a little bit more cloud cover as we see some moisture start to work its way into the area. And we're still going to be hot in the mountains. Expected high for Haley, 95, and then over in Sun Valley, 93. And then Stanley starting off with another cool morning, expected to be 44 over there. And in the West Central Mountains, similarly. And then in Treasure Valley spots, again, we're going to expect those highs to be in the triple digits, but that low temperature is going to be a little bit on the higher side still as we go into tomorrow. But thankfully, as that cold front works in, we'll see that the low pressure decrease as well. So Sunday and Monday, still hot. Monday is going to be a little bit more breezy for Treasure Valley spots, but then we finally get less hot on Tuesday. Check out that 94-degree high. Doesn't that sound so nice? You typically don't think of 94 as a refreshing temperature to have, but compared to the heat that we've seen, it definitely does sound refreshing in comparison to all the triple digit days that we've seen. And it will be about a 10-degree drop for some places.
Yeah. No, I feel like a couple weeks ago, we were complaining that it was in the 90s, but now that sounds so
I know. It's so funny
sexy.
how our perception changes because, yeah, 94 sounds really nice right about now. And then after that, we get a little bit more warm, but thankfully for now, looking to stay away from more triple digit temperatures, at least in the 7-day.
Well, and then I know you mentioned you don't want to call it a cool down, but is there going to be a difference there?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Definitely in the mornings. And then it'll take a little bit longer for it to get really hot. So a little bit more of the day will be more enjoyable, I think.
Yeah. Still hot.
Yes, definitely
Hot
still hot.
Key word here. Thank you so much, Sophia.